Hey guys, Bits here and welcome to Anywam. So in this video we are talking about top 10 quirks in My Hero Academia. So kindly watch the video till the end. So without wasting any more time, let's get started. Number 10, Confession. If we are talking about intelligence, so we don't forget about the quirk called Confession. Not this Confession. A quirk wielded by the Hasaki affiliate Nemoto. Confession allows its user to draw out the truth from anyone after a question is asked. While it is not particularly useful in combat, if it is of incredible importance to overhaul during questionings and interrogations. Nemoto was held in high esteem by the notoriously Test Overhaul, and he was a vital member of the villain's 8 Bullets inner circle. Regrettably, Nemoto remained loyal to Overhaul to the last. To allegiance that landed him to prison following the eventful Shihasaki arc. Number 9, IQ. Imagine if you have a good IQ so you can do better in your exams. Oh, sorry, you don't have IQ. CI Academy student Psycho Intel is a very minor character featured in the provincial hero license, though she is eventually outfitted by a group of students led by Momo Yorozu. She proves to be an excellent leader with an indispensable ability. Seiko's quirk IQ allows her to temporarily boost her intelligence when she drinks tea. Different types of tea impart different effects on her mental faculties, and in the anime she is seen drinking English high tea, which seems to grant her advanced premonitory ability. So this quirk is my second favorite quirk in My Hero Academia series. Naito Monoma has a unique quirk. He has the ability to copy other quirks. Thankfully, he can't actually copy all quirks as he is beset by restrictions and limitations. Still, it can be an incredibly useful quirk with a boundless amount of potential application. However, even with limitations on what he can mimic, this ability is extremely useful. It allows Monoma to be fairly versatile in any given situation. He can even combat an enemy with their own quirk depending on what it is. Number 7, Eraser. I'm sure you already know about this quirk because this quirk used by a good character called Aizawa. UA Professor Sota Aizawa may not be all that powerful in a conventional sense, but his quirk makes him incredibly valuable in combat. Wielding Irasure, Aizawa can temporarily. UA Professor Sota Aizawa may not be all that powerful in a conventional sense, but his quirks make him incredibly valuable in combat. Wielding Eraser, Aizawa can temporarily deactivate a person's quirk with this effect lasting for. Wielding Eraser, Aizawa can temporarily deactivate the person's quirk with the effect lasting for as long as he can keep his gaze fixed on them. Obviously, it comes with a few weaknesses. It doesn't last all that long and it gives him dry eyes. Still, we have seen him use it to save lives in the past. And though he won't be demolizing city blocks or pulverizing opponents, he is still more than capable of saving the day. Number 6, Warp Gate. According to me, teleportation is a good ability, and this quirk is also about teleportation and used by Kurogiri. Kurogiri acts as an invaluable assist for Tomura, Shigaraki, and League of Villains. Instrumental in the infiltration of the USJ is the first season of the anime. Kurogiri's quirk Warp Gate allows him to envelop friends and foes in a dense fog which can teleport them from place to place. Perfect as a means of transportation and as an easy way to escape from hazardous situations, Kurogiri has a major hand in allowing the League of Villains to remain so invasive. Though he is proven to be fallible during the usage attack, he is an essentially member of any villain crew. Not this pen, and it is used by the main antagonist in this series, Tomura Shigaraki. Tomura Shigaraki has one of the most disturbing My Hero Academia quirks out there. Not only is it dangerous, but it is painful, and quite frankly, it thus looks alarming. Shigaraki has the quirk of disintegration. We saw it get used against Aizawa in the first. Shigaraki doesn't seem terribly interested in using his quirk in excess. It may be that it is physically painful or draining, but it is more likely there are other reasons he doesn't want to rely on the quirk. Number 4, Brainwash. So this is my favorite quirk in My Hero Academia series. This quirk is perfect for villains, but the user of the quirk want to be a hero, that's why it's like its user Shinso. Shinso has a criminally undervalued quirk, but based on the way that they test for new students, Shinso has a criminally undervalued quirk, but based on the way they test the new students, it's no surprise that Shinso failed. Yet that shouldn't be an indication of the strength of his quirk. The ability to control mind is not one that should be underestimated, especially when he can mimic others' voices and gain a higher chance getting a response from his target. Shinso played a minor role in the second season of the anime, but he has been a much larger part of the fifth season. His altercations with Deku has been some of the season's most interesting moments, and there is no denying that he is wild and incredible power. His quirk Blood Curdle gives him the ability to freeze anybody whose blood he ingests. His quirk is only effective in violent altercations, of course, and hidden quirk is only effective in violent altercations, of course, and then he takes advantage of the person being frozen to maim or slaughter them. In the hands of killer like Stain, this quirk is incredibly powerful and this incredibly dangerous. The famous fight which pitted him against the three US students was indication enough of that fact. Furthermore, we can only wonder how his quirk might have been utilized had he become a hero. In the hands of a killer like Stain, this quirk is incredibly powerful and incredibly dangerous. The famous fight which pitted him against three US students was indication enough of that fact. Furthermore, we can only wonder how his quirk might have been utilized had he become a hero. Number 2. One for all. My bro and girls, it could hurt you, but one for all, the top second quirk is the list, and I don't want to tell the user because you already know about the user. This quirk is technically a few quirks merged together, but since they will never be separated, we are counting them as one. One for all combines immense strength and power with the ability to hand the quirk to somebody else. Thus, it creates a lineage of heroes handing the quirk down through the ages. It has some unusual side effects as does it creates a lineage of heroes handing the quirks down through the ages. It has some unusual side effects as readers of the manga are well aware of. One for all is exceptionally powerful quirk. All Might and Midoriya can both. One for all is an exceptionally powerful quirk. One for all is an exceptionally powerful quirk. All Might and Midoriya can both prove that fact for us. Both heroes have been capable of amazing feats, with All Might being the number of one hero of years. Before talking about number 1 quirk in the list, please subscribe to our channel and turn the bell notification on. So number 1, All for One. So this quirk is the most terrifying quirk. All for One is the quirk that allows our main villain to take any quirk he wishes. It is basically the polar opposite of All Might's One for All, and it allows All for One to get more and more powerful with time, picking and choosing the quirks he desires. To make matters worse or better depending on how fans want to work at it, this quirk also enables the user to transfer quirks between users, allowing All for One to take quirks and give them to his followers. It is a smart way to ensure loyalty at the very least. So that's all for today's video, and if you guys did enjoy the video, so give it a like and also subscribe to our channel and turn the bell notification on. I see you in the next video. Till then, take care and bye bye. And my signature dialogue, bits taking off.